Now to politics. Donald Trump taking aim at CEO pay and hedge funds. Take a listen.
I have a friend in the hedge fund business. Not really a friend. Not actually a nice guy, but he'd be good representing us, I will tell you. Because by the time I finish, he may not have much of a hedge fund left. The other day, he calls me up because he hears me talking about hedge fund guys are going to pay up. He doesn't know what to do. The truth is they'll do just fine. They're going to do just fine. Because we're going to make the country so successful, they'll do just fine. They'll end up doing better.
All right, well, let's talk to a CEO about those comments, those big fat cat CEOs. We're bringing in Eric Schiffer. I'm not saying, Eric, that you're one of those, but you actually agree with Donald Trump, don't you? Why?
I do, Ashley. I think that, unfortunately, today you have too many CEOs that are getting these, frankly, disgustingly large amounts of money versus the median salary of their employees when their performance is horrible. It's one thing if the company is performing and it's performing exceptionally well. But unfortunately, many of these companies, what they do, the CEOs, they'll stack the boards with friends. They'll stack the boards with people that will agree to their compensation. They'll agree to certain agendas that they want to push. And when you get 500 times the median salary of one of your workers and your stock is down, your performance of your company is down, it's crazy, it's ridiculous, and that's what Trump's talking about.
You know, it's EMAC here. I hear exactly what you're saying. However, that ratio, 500 median, whatever, 360,
right, to the average worker's
it
salary.
often compares Wall Street CEOs to factory workers. When you know, it's smaller, the ratio is smaller. But getting back to the issue at hand, can Donald Trump just win on, raising hedge funds' income taxes, which even hedge fund guys would say, yeah, we pay low. It's such a small subject, though. It's such a small slice of the federal tax revenue. Is that enough?
Well, look, I don't agree with you. I think when you're talking about a CEO that gets $50 million, $60 million, $100 million for performing poorly, to me, that's not crazy. And so clearly there may be issues with certain statistics as it relates to the median ratio. But there's no question many CEOs are ripping off investors. And that's what we're talking about.
Well, I think, Eric,
as it relates to Trump's policy.
I'm sorry, Eric, but just to get back to EMAC's point, she's saying you can't compare the CEO of a big company with the average person on the, say, the factory floor or in the average office because, well, their job titles and responsibilities are so hugely different.
Well, when the stock goes down because the performance of a company is so poor from a CEO that's getting $50 to $100 million, that's ludicrous. So, yes, they're different, no question about it. But should they get this kind of gross amount? And that's the reality. And the public, frankly, I think, has had enough. And certainly investors have had enough. The SEC has done some good things in that they will now require companies to reveal the difference. So you'll be able to tell how much more your CEO that you're investing in terms of their company is making versus the median worker in an organization. That's a good thing. These kind of disclosures are good. So are these advocate investors that are trying to hold boards accountable. These are good things, too, that will help investors make better decisions.
I would definitely agree with that.
I hear what you're saying, but you don't want the government stepping in and dictating a CEO's pay,
well, that's
right?
true, too, to your point.
No, just really quick, that's another point that actually Donald Trump did make, is that, a lot of these CEOs are appointed by their friends who want to be on boards because it fuels their ego.
Right.
And that was his point, and that's, I think, what your guest...
All right. Eric Schiffer, thank you very much.